Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Silksong. And this time on Silksong, we are going to start a Steel Soul run. So, that's going to be hard. And this is still sort of a blind run. I've played through the game twice now, but I still don't know anything other than what I found myself. And I'm going into Steel Soul and seeing what's different. I think that there will be at least a couple things different other than the fact that I could just die at any time. Alright, so let's get started. A new game. Third profile for Steel Soul. And I don't expect myself to win the first time on Steel Soul, so we're going to see how far I can get the first time. And I'm hoping that lasts more than just this stream. And welcome, Green King Raptor. Alright. Those were the lyrics for the conductor's melody, I guess. I do want to watch the opening sequence again. So we are going to watch the opening sequence again. We, of course, skipped that last time. I forgot to mention what we accomplished last time. It's very easy to mention. What we accomplished last time was a speed run, and I did get the in-game achievement for beating the game in less than 5 hours. I didn't make it by a lot, but I did get far enough along that I won the game in less than 5 hours. And I feel pretty good about that. So that right there that we were going across was the bridge between the slab and the citadel. I recognize that. And we destroy the bridge. Great. Act 1. See, in order to get past Act 1, I have to defeat the judge, the last judge. And that's going to be hard without dying once. I'll have more things than I did the last time in the speedrun, because I had hardly anything in the speedrun. But I think that's going to be pretty hard. I'll be pretty happy if I make it to Act 2 in Steel Soul. Let's hope for it. Alright, so there's nothing that we can do to the right here. Oh, there is. We can get this. Just some shell shards. Shell shards are not particularly useful yet, so it's a slight secret. The Moss Grotto. Let's not die in the Moss Grotto. Step 1. Don't lose your Steel Soul save file in the Moss Grotto. I'm trying to search for any secrets, because we're going to want all the secrets we can find. I do know that there's one down here. Let's go over this way this time, at the beginning. And there's nothing up here other than shell shards. We're finding all the secret shell shards, which is fine, I guess. It's just not particularly helpful. I'm going to heal that one, just because I don't have anything else to do with my silk at this point. And might as well be fully healthy. Okay. That's nothing. I don't think I ever knew how that guy attacked straight down like that. That may be the first time I saw it. Okay, so we can go this way, but I think there's got to be something above that's worth getting, right? Yes, there's a moss berry. Let's get the moss berry. We'll want to find a few of those so that we can get the tool that I like. Alright. Pain. Keep moving, Hornet. Move through the pain. You can do it. Work through the pain. You'll only get stronger. Alright, here we go. Don't fall down. I'm trying to think about what we do at the beginning of the game. Like, what is there for us to find at this point? First time I got hurt. Let's heal, because, I mean, I have nothing else to do with that silk. Still. I'm getting tons of shell shards going through here like I am. So to the right of me is the weave nest that we can't enter just yet. To the left of me... What's down here? That is where we can get that. More shell shards. We'll get that another time. Shell shards are not very helpful right now. There's a mossberry, so I look back at what I did early, just a little bit, and I know that I got this mossberry by bouncing off of this enemy, so that I could reach the mossberry. There we go. Get the mossberry early. Excellent. And then again, let's heal. I want to be fully healthy pretty much as often as I can be, unless I'm expecting to take a bit of damage, and then I'll save up for a bigger heal sometimes. But for the most part, I want to be fully healthy as much as we can. Get to the bench! You can do it! It's right there. You can do it! Just a few more, I don't know, inches? How big are these people? Alright, first bench. And our first boss. So. Moss Mother. Mostly I need to try not to jump into the Moss Mother. Like, I can avoid the attacks, no problem. I should probably just not jump into her myself. I can heal if I need to. Oop, did not avoid that attack. We're not going to heal right now because there's a chance that I want to heal for 3 here. If we get hit again, for example. And we did not. So heal now. Great. Moss Mother down. First boss defeated in Steel Soul. It was, you know, it's a pretty easy boss, but still, it's a step. Our life faces are doing so poorly. But this so-called chapel's maid will help us. By poking us with a stick, of course. Very helpful. Awake at last.
That's fine.
Alright.
Tamiyan.
I am Hornet. Huzzah. The Hornet. The only Hornet. Indeed, I should keep my weapons drawn. And we get our first objective. Alright. We are going to very slowly go toward that objective. And then I'm going to speak with everybody a few times just because I know we've found things that way. And I don't know who we found things that way with. Okay. And bone bottom we come. Bone bottom. A fellow pilgrim are you, about to start your great journey to the holy citadel up top? I am no pilgrim. I am the Hornet. In the DLC, the Hornet should meet a Hornet. Alright. That's completely silly since she's the only Hornet. Okay, so I would love to buy things. We need to look at what we want to buy. We want to buy the simple key. We want to buy craft metal. We want to buy it all. The first thing that we should buy is probably the magnetite brooch, so we can buy more things. We're not going to use the magnetite brooch as nearly as often as I did in my first playthrough, because we want to put on things that help us survive. But I will put it on a lot, I'm sure. Okay, let's go into the marrow. So there's Sherma down here. We'll speak with Sherma briefly. So things that I expect to be different with Steel Soul mode. So obviously, the fact that when I die, I just die is the main thing that's different, and that's pretty major, so we'll include that. And then another thing that I'm absolutely sure is different is that the Silk Eaters, like the character that makes Silk Eaters for me, is either not going to be there or do something completely different. Because it makes no sense for that character to be making silk, what are they called? I just said it, didn't I? But there's no point for that character to be making things for me to gather my silk back when I can't die. So there will be something else other than that character. In Hollow Knight, that was all that I think was different. And I think that they're going to add something else in Silksong. I don't know what, but I think there will be something else that's different, other than those two things that I already know. So, let that fall. What are we getting? We are getting our first infusion of beads. Excellent. Don't let the beads fall anywhere that we can't get to them. Alright, 60 beads. We need 120 to buy the magnetite brooch, which would be good to get because then we can get these beads more easily and buy more things. So, on down. Hello! Oh my gosh. He went straight across. That might be the only hit that we take here. That one going straight across like that. Nope, nope. Ran my head into another one. Let's heal at that point. Great. First arena battle in Steel Soul. Done. And we want to go over this way so we can open the big door and let Sherma through. Yeah, I haven't seen Glyph in this stream. Boy, did you see it, Red Maiden? The Great Gate heard my song, and in its infinite and ancient kindness has opened the way forward for us. That is exactly what happened, Sherma. You do you. Alright, get the beads. I want that bead. Don't send the beads so far left. I want them. And more, which is excellent. We need 120. And actually we need a lot more because we're going to get this bench. Alright, first bench. We haven't found an enemy that has beads. We've just found beads on the ground. Like, no beads that we can get multiple times yet. Die. And then... there's lava beneath me, don't go down. I know generally where I want to go, but I also kind of want to go all of the places that might have other things for me. I don't know. Let's go around a little bit. This is not open yet, so we can't do anything there. See, I really want to find 4 mask shards as soon as I can. And I don't actually know where many of the mask shards are. Like, that's not something I've written down particularly. So getting 4 is very important, and we do have to search a little bit. I do intend to look at my previous playthrough and find out where I found the mask shards in that playthrough in order to help myself in this one. But I haven't really done that yet, so... other than looking at that playthrough, that's all I have to help me do better at Steel Soul. What's the bench for? Setting your respawn? I mean, that's a good point. Benches are not as useful. I want to get the benches so that I can go back to them for healing, I guess. But you make a good point that getting them right now is not very helpful, because respawns are not very helpful. Let's go into this room. I think there's something here for us. Yes. A shard pendant. You know, it's not a tool that we're going to wear much. Maybe at all. But we got it, and that's good. Okay. I want to go further up, I think. Let's go this way. So, I know we're going to come upon Sherma at some point. Or, not Sherma. That's not who I mean. I mean... Chakra. I know we're going to come upon Chakra at some point. And I do want to buy maps. I think maps will be extremely helpful. So I do want to buy maps, which is going to cost beads. We need a lot of beads. I mean, this is always true, but we definitely need a lot of beads. So we can buy all the things I want to buy. Oops. This opens that shortcut, which is great. There's Chakra coming up. Hello, Chakra. Let us meet for the very first time, even though I already know your name.
Pushanka.
Pushanka.
Arkena.
Benny Frank.
Kherka.
Alright.
Wishke.
I do really want this. Man. How far do I go before I start buying stuff from you? Because these are extremely helpful things to have. Like the quill and the maps. They're really helpful. I'm gonna buy you. Buy out some of the things that you can do for me. Like the Mosslands map, we're gonna buy that. That's our first map. And then we're gonna buy the quill, because that's extremely important once you have a map. And then we don't have money. So you know what? The magnetite pendant is gonna take us a while. And I do want to come back and buy more of your stuff, by the way. There are a couple of beads there. And we're going pretty straight for the Bell Beast. I don't think is a terrible thing. Because I don't know that we could upgrade ourselves much more right now before we encounter the Bell Beast. So might as well go to it. Excellent. Get some beads. I'm killing these enemies primarily for their beads right now. And I know they don't have a lot, but we need so much. You need one map, as in Steel Soul there's redacted. Alright, there's something in Steel Soul that causes me to want to have a map. I want to have a map anyway, so that actually doesn't help or hurt me at all. Okay, you are the most annoying enemy that we're going to fight right now. Because you step backward and spit at me. We heal after encounters with you. This one you can kill from the bottom, right? There we go. Okay, we need to hit that switch, which means we need to go up. Also, we want those beads. So, hit the switch. Get some more beads over here. I could go buy the magnetite brooch right now. It's probably helpful for me to do that. Probably. So, is there any way... I'm trying to think about where we are. No, I don't think that there's anything... I don't think that it's valuable to go back right now. Hello, little bug. Oops. I was trying to bounce off of you, but not that way. We're gonna get so hurt from this one bug. I'm trying to bounce up with it. Aw. Alright, we've got one more chance at this. Come after me. Good. Alright, let's heal. We actually get another chance because I didn't hit it that time. Come after me up here. I regret that I dropped down. Alright, never mind. We're going the long way. At least we get more beads by going backward. I was thinking about going back to Bone Bottom. I was. But let's continue going up. Let's go back to Bone Bottom after we unlock the Bell Beast, because that would be an excellent time to go back to Bell Bottom. Ooh, can't get there. Alright. Traps are kind of meaningless if you just go fast enough. I want your beads, so let's not have you go onto the spikes. We can ignore that lure, because I don't know why we would care about it exactly. Let's get your beads, including the ones behind. And no reason not to heal, so let's heal. Alright, let's do it. Get our first silk heart, I think. The Silk Spear. Oh, right. We need that to unlock the Bell Beast and stuff. Right. You know, they don't use the Silk Spear being a requirement throughout the entire game to open these types of paths. They really only do it here, at the beginning. Braid Rosary String. Excellent, more beads. And there's absolutely no reason for us to keep rosary strings. There's also no reason for us to break them open before we spend them, but there's no reason for us not to break them open, because it's not like we get to... It's not like we're gonna lose them. We're not gonna lose our beads. Ever. Let's get our first task, right? Our first wish. I think we can get that now. An intruder! I mean no intrusion. Okay, I'm a granter of wishes. I promise to do some berry picking. I've picked 2 berries so far. We need 3 more. A binding stronger than sin. Oh my. Ouch. I went directly in your pot. I'm not a wish granter because I have not enough fruit. The only other redacted tip I'll give is to search, as you won't think to look in the room where it is, as it's in a different room than the normal game mode. Interesting, so they moved something in Steel Soul. Very interesting. Okay, so that was just a berry. Still nice, though. We got our 3rd berry. And then let's go to the Bell Beast, right? Which is this way, I think? Yes. Maybe we should buy some maps first. Hello. Before we fight the Bell Beast, shall we buy some maps? Find your master. Alright. So I do want the Marrow map. And I want the compass. I actually really do want pins as well, but I'm going to hold off on buying those. Because I want to be able to pin places that we can't get this stuff yet, but I know that there's something to get. so that we go back to them earlier rather than later. But still, not for now. Okay, I recently fought the Bell Beast last week, so I should be good at this. And we should not die. I should also use my Silk skill to deal damage, I think, in this battle. Whoops, that was not when to use it at all. And I just took damage that I need to definitely heal. Let's heal. Don't keep that damage on. Okay. Oh gosh, that was dumb. Alright, let's not die to the Bell Beast. It's getting surprisingly close here. I mean, surprisingly close, I guess, would be if I got hit a second time before healing. Which I did. Alright, don't die to the Bell Beast. Whoops, almost died to the Bell Beast right there. Heal. There we go. We're not dying to the Bell Beast today. At me? Good. I have 1 damage, which means if I get hit twice without healing, I die. So I'm going to be very careful and not use my Silk to deal damage, actually. Oh, I won. Never mind. Alright. This is our first Silk Heart. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. I wonder if you could lose your Steel Soul playthrough in one of these. I assume not, because you're like in the dream world. But still, I wonder if it's possible, and I'm not going to try. I mean, this room you can't even get hurt, right? But there are other ones that you can. Come, child, witness our waking. Alright, first Silk Heart, great. Now let's open up the conveyance, which I think is just walking over to the right. Yeah, okay, the conveyance is already here. How many beads do we have? Probably not enough to buy what I want to buy. We have 49 plus 30. That's not enough. Let's travel after we get a few more beads. Huzzah! Hit the big bell. We've got one of the 5 bells required. I'll sit at a bench because we actually have a thing we can put on. We've got a couple things we can put on. Well, actually, we have to choose between one of them, but still. Alright, here's the marrow. Let's open that for sure. That is a way back down. Up here is what? This is the path that we want to go. I think probably. Yeah, I think probably. I'm happy to go generally the correct path right now, like the plot path. Because although I want secrets, I also want to get to a place where we're gaining rosaries again. Okay, let's heal. And then move on some more. I need to be careful all the time. It's going to be hard for me. Being careful all the time is not what I do. But I do want to go back to Bone Bottom soon. Just want to grab more beads before we do. Miss? Got him. Is there any reason that that one's there? I think I've questioned that before. So the other reason that it might not be a good idea to rest every bench that I come across is if I rested the benches, then the enemies, some of the enemies I've defeated come back. Alright, I rescued the first flea before I went to the flea caravan. How about that? Didn't even get the quest yet. Sort of skipped past the flea caravan, didn't I? Ouch. That was silly. Almost got hit a second time. And this is where we were. We could go forward to the right. Let's go down and get to the flea caravan. I know it's somewhere down here. And it feels like that might be a good thing to do. Oh, we have a map. I forgot. The flea caravan, I don't actually know which room it's in. I would like the flea caravan to be on my map too, but right now we don't have it. Is it not this room? Is it the room to the left of me that has the flea caravan? Ouch, that was silly. I should be more careful. Hey, look, there's a bench. Flea caravan, where are you? I honestly don't remember. And I guess we're just gonna go forward. Because I'll find it again if I go forward. I'm sure. Let's heal. I've got no reason to use my silk for other reasons much. That was a shortcut that we made. I don't know. Where is this flea caravan? Actually, I've got one more thing I could check while we're right here. Is it right over this way? No, I don't think so. It's not there. I don't know where this is. I wanted to start another wish. Here's where we found chakra. And to go forward, I need to go up again. So I guess we'll go up again. It's not in this room. We just, like, searched this room for the Flea Caravan, didn't we? There is a room right here that we haven't been in. Or we haven't been in since we last sat down at a bench. No, we just haven't been in this room. Get whatever's in this room. Like this new enemy for the journal, basically. Ball, please. Ball, please. There we go. A frayed rosary string. That's excellent. So that's locked. We can't go that way. Oh, the Flea Caravan is here. Finally. Hello.
Kadestre.
Well met, sir. Flea Master Mushka. I would like to rescue your fleas. Yes, there we go. We got the wish.
Wenera.
I will help. Is there anything else to do here? Probably not. Probably not. Anyway. For now, we have rescued the one flea that's there. And I want to go up now. Oh, this is why we didn't know where it was. We didn't map the room yet. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't jump down into the unknown while I'm playing Steel Soul. Just a thought. Okay, so now... What if we go upward toward the next place? Now, here I've gone up here. I want to go basically straight up from where we are. There we go. Straight up in this room. And that'll bring us to the next section, where hopefully we can get a few more rosaries. Oh, fell on the spikes eventually. I didn't fall on them at first, but I kept going down. Straight up. Perhaps I shouldn't ignore enemies like I am. Perhaps. There we go. There's an enemy that can give me some rosaries. If he doesn't fall into the spikes. How very sad. Am I getting a little secret thing over here? Is that what I'm doing in the lower path? Got some rosaries. Yes, we're getting some rosaries. Excellent. I like rosaries. Great. The lowest our health has been down is at 2 health at this point, right? No, I went down to 1 health in the Bell Beast battle. How sad. There could be one of those creatures up there. Nope, just shell shards. I do want to complete the journal in Steel Soul because we can get stuff for completing the journal. Before going to Act 3, which is a long time from now, before going to Act 3, there's not a whole lot that we can do for the journal. We can get 100 entries, I think, and get something, but we can't complete it. And even in Act 3, completing the journal is such a task. You have to basically fight all the bosses, so it can't help you much in other things. Okay, here's our first craft metal, which is very nice because we can make things with that. Excellent. And let's continue going up for right now. We're gonna come back to all of this once we have like at least a couple more movement abilities, so that we can do more stuff here. Right now, with only our starting movement abilities, there's only a little bit that we can actually accomplish. I'm gonna do that though. It's shell shards. Okay. Well, we do need shell shards for a wish, I think. I think that's what we're gonna end up spending our shell shards on, is wishes at the beginning. Nope. Alright, can we break this? Of course we can. Get another thing. I don't know what's beyond this. More of these. Excellent. And then... Oh, there we go. Found a bunch of beads. Very nice. Now we could buy the thing that I want to buy in Bone Bottom easily. Ouch. Okay, so where do we want to go? Probably more to the right. I want to go to the deep docks. Technically. Huzzah. What's over here? Beads. Beads are excellent. I think this room, I've always wondered what else would be in this room. I haven't found anything. And it seems silly that I haven't found anything in this room, right? It's not just a collection of beads, right? It's gotta be something more. I feel like it should. It's the first one of these we're fighting, right? This led back to where we were. That's fine. We want to go further down, and I want to open the path to the left of me down there, so we can go straight across in the future. What's this? It's a bench where we update our map. This will eventually be something, and there's probably something above me already. Yeah, there's you. I have saved you, Grindel. Beware your greed, thief. And we get a tool. Excellent. We should use red tools a lot. I mean, obviously, using them will require a lot of shell shards, which is a thing, but I think we should use them a lot. Is there just an enemy in here? Looks like that's all that was, which is fine. Alright, we need to come back here later to do the games. Get lots of beads. So, I want to go down left in this room so that I can... What am I trying to say? I can open a path, a shortcut that's behind me. This one. Excellent. Now that thing moves, and we can go back if we want. But currently we're going forward. Go to deep docks. I definitely don't want to go into Hunter's March, like I did my first playthrough. Let's wait for Hunter's March for a little while, since we never actually need to go into it in Act 1 and 2. Let's wait a while before we do go into it. Anyway, Deep Docks is where we're actually heading. I want to defeat you guys so that you're in my journal, and so I get your beads. The Deep Docks. Alright. Here, we mainly want to find a couple things. I mean, I want to get that, but I don't know that we can yet. I want to find the conveyance, and I mean, I guess that's the main thing I want to find right now is the conveyance. There's nothing over here, right? No? I don't remember how we open that, but I'm pretty sure we come from the other direction. It'd be also nice to get the map while we're here, if we happen to do that. To a bench. I recall this as being a bench that we can go up to, but then we can't get anywhere from. At least right now. So let's get the bench. And then go back down and get the goodies. I pay for benches. Huzzah. And we should put this on while we're here. We've got a pin that we can throw, and I should probably throw it sometimes. Anytime where an enemy is a little bit hard to attack. I'm going to use one so it stops telling me. Beads. Don't fall down. I mean, I think I can get them when they fall down, but still. I want them. Alright, the map is just right down here. Oh, and the conveyance is right there. Excellent. Chakra. Ushanka.
That's fine.
Yes, correct.
Alright, so let's get the Deep Docks map. We can afford to get a pin, too. I mean, there's a lot of good pins. I'm gonna buy these ring markers. Because it'd be nice to start marking things. But then I'll wait on the pins.
Kraki.
And then, oh, we also have to pay for the conveyance. We have to pay for so many things. Early on, I feel like our rosaries just get drained constantly. As often as we can spend them, we do. Let's also go over here. This is like the last secret that I found, almost. Right? Wonder if I can do this yet. I don't see that I could do this yet, right? Because I can't dash in the air. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use my new pin that I got by going to the map here and placing a marker right where I am. There we go. We need to come back there once we can actually get that flea. Until then, let's go back to Bone Bottom and buy at least one thing there. I don't know that we can buy much right now. Bone Bottom. Hello, fearful pilgrim. A horrible beast. I'm sorry, I am a horrible beast. I apologize. And we've got the wish board. Excellent. Okay, so We are going to do this first. Bone bottom repairs, excellent. Let's do it. That was most of my shell shards. And then Garb of the Pilgrims, yes, one of my favorites. Make the people naked. Alright, and then shop? Actually, I need to break open some things first. It looks like if I have 3, I'll break... Actually, I can break as many as I want. There's no reason not to break them. Break, break. Alright. So we've got 160. Let's get the magnetite brooch and wear it. Because that is going to help early on. And then after early on, we're going to stop wearing it because it does not help with survival. Okay, great. Now let's go out and about, get some more beads, explore more of the world, and then come back and buy more things, including that mask shard. I want that mask shard. And I do intend to go my normal amount, so today I'm going for another hour, at least. And then I should check and tell you later when my next stream is. I think it's next Sunday, but I need to check that against my calendar before I say it for sure. For now, let's get more stuff. Is the next thing that we're fighting Lace? Because that's... Lace is actually like a boss that I could die against early on. That definitely went through. Let's get this. Shard bundle. Excellent. We've got more shell shards if we want them. That one's actually useful to hold on to because we could hit a maximum shell shards. And then have beyond that limit saved up. So, let's go to the left first. You are a really annoying enemy at this point in the game. I mean, I guess they're always annoying, aren't they? I jumped too high. There we go, the magnetite brooch is already taking effect. Get me more beads. It almost hit me even though I knocked it back. Oops. Alright, I should definitely heal. Let's heal right now. Gosh. The beads! I want all the beads. I also should fight you, but I want the beads. I should heal, just because. And you were guarding shell shards of all things. Why weren't you guarding a chest full of beads? I question this. Why do you value shell shards so much? So that, I think we have to open from the other side. So right now, I think we've done what we can do down here. Let's go across this. Can't hurt, right? Darn. I got hurt. Oh, shell shards. We've learned that they are very valuable, so we should get them all. And just bunny hop across. Okay, let's start heading more up. Actually, let's kill this guy first. Good. Let's heal even. And head on up. Huzzah. Good. This is actually not that bad, because it doesn't hurt you immediately. Ooh, and we got our first spool fragment. Excellent. Okay, further on up. And now back to the main path. Which I think is still above me, right? I don't know. We don't need to go in there. There's nothing in there of interest. Ooh, an arena battle. Alright. I should be careful. Already got hit. Okay. I can heal whenever I need to. I can also use my tool if I need to. Remember that too. I don't know that the tool is very useful just now, because there's not many things I don't feel like I can go right next to. Those guys attack me from afar, so going right next to them is not a bother. Oops. Alright, let's heal that. Oops. Darn. Could not have gotten hit by that guy. Alright. Another arena battle done. Huzzah. I want to go both directions, but I feel like going up here first. And this opens a path backward. Alright, great. I remember that path. So let's continue. Actually, we can look at our map. I can't tell exactly where I am on the map, but I think I know where I am. And therefore we should go over here. Yes, the Forge Daughter. I didn't know the Forge Daughter laughed. Small pointy bug, why do you bother?
Hironare. Da, Fenestra.
Okay, is there anything that I care about particularly? I mean, I care about the crafting kit, especially here. The Magma Bell is also nice. But do I care about it more than other things that I could spend my beads and craft metal on? I don't think so just yet. So we need to come back here, definitely, for a couple things. Let's also continue talking to her. You met the workers. Uh-huh. No, the outside world does not bother us. Alright. You burn. You burn, Dallo, you burn. Okay, so we need to go down, I think. Down and to the right. Nope, this is what we need a movement ability for. We need to get that movement ability. And that is kind of the next task, is getting a movement ability for that. And I think we want to go up to do that. So let's go up. Can't go there yet. That requires the movement ability that we want too. Let's go... Did we ever go here? I don't think we did. Oh, is that where we came from? It is where we came from. Alright, great. We want to go the other exits here. So, to the right. That would be great if I was standing on it. Oh, and I just dropped into lava. Because I've not yet learned not to just drop down during my Steel Soul playthrough. Oh gosh. Alright, now we do need to heal. Let's heal. And into this tiny room. Because... Can we not just get a thing here? What do we get in this room? I don't know. I do not remember what is the point of this room, if there is one. Alright, well, we went in there once. Now let's continue moving upward. Onward and upward. Bring me on up. Thank you. So, you. I should have healed before fighting you, as it were. Right, give me your beads. Thank you. Do I need to be above where I am? Probably. Also, the hoppers. First time we put the hoppers in the journal. I mean, we don't have the journal yet, so it's kind of the future journal. What I'm talking about. Okay, we do need to go this way. And I want that guy's beads, too. Alright, so... what does that bring us to? Is this... this is a room that has a bench near it. Okay. I think this is where we need to go. And if this is where we need to go, I'm fine doing it. I don't mind skipping some things behind us currently. I do want to generally go back and get everything, though. This is a required arena, if I remember correctly. So, let's do it. Not to mention it's required now that we walked in. Because we're in Steel Soul, so we can't just walk out. I guess we could save our game. Or exit the game, I guess. Oh my gosh. Of course I got hit by those guys. Like, these ones at the bottom right here are the hard ones in here. So why did I get hit by the flying one? Which does basically nothing. Anyway, we didn't die, so we're all good. Where does this bring me right now? We found the look down room. Huzzah, that's great progress. I did not look down. It even just taught me. That's a breakable wall. Let's get whatever's in here. And let's heal up too. No reason not to stay healthy. Braid rosary string, excellent. More rosaries. And we can go to the right. Let's go to the right. It's an exploding path. Those are fun. And we reconnected to this room. Excellent. It was a shortcut. Let's go to the left and get our next movement ability sometime soon. We're getting close. Maybe we're getting it right now? We are getting it right now. Excellent. Daughter of a distant land, we who have waited long. Let's bind. The swift step. Excellent. Now, next on our checklist is lace. And I know that I can beat lace without dying. It is a matter of actually doing it too. We opened up with this. You can rest right here. I don't know why I'm resting right there. It's just habit at this point. Is there anything on the bottom here? Not really. Alright, great. So, on the map, I want to go basically down and then to the left. Let's do it. I said left, I meant right. I'm terrible at left and right. Oh man. Alright, in this room, we want to go bottom right. And I know that I can run really fast and move really fast, and I probably shouldn't do that so much, honestly. Okay, I think I'm heading right toward it. Here's our jump. And we... This is not where I need to go. Alright, where do we need to go? I think we need to go above where the Forge Daughter is. And the Forge Daughter is right there. So we need to go above the Forge Daughter to the right. That is back up here. This path we can go now. There we go. And that leads to the lace fight. Alright, here we go. My first fight that I feel like I actually could die on in Steel Soul. Let's go. A little spider has fallen from its cage, so lost, so weak. Poor little morsel. I'll skewer you. Alright. Okay. Oh my gosh, let's heal. Good. I don't think I'm going to die from lace, it's just there's a small possibility, you know? And it's more of a possibility than the Bell Beast. Got her. Got her. That's great. Uh-oh. Dodge that. Like a pro. I mean, at the last moment, I mean. Not exactly like a pro. Oop. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, I got hit by that. Heal. Don't get hit during the heal, that would be awful at this point. Got her. Alright. Lace down. And we beat another boss, a significant one. in terms of plot progression in our Steel Soul run. Huzzah! And we ring another bell. Is that 3 bells? Pretty sure that's 3 bells. I'm not going to miss the bells with how we're going to go through this before we get to the last judge. I'm not going to miss the bells. I could go back and get that what is it called? Lost Flea now that we left behind us. Because I have my new movement ability. I'll probably do that. Once we have a conveyance. Can't go up there, so we go down. Is this... This is not an arena battle, it's just one guy. I thought that you came in like groups, man. You really should come in groups. You're terrible on your own. Okay. Hit those, like that. I knew I would get hit here. Luckily, it seems we got hit once. You burrowed back up there? How'd you accomplish that one? Stop burrowing upward. Oh gosh. Alright. We heal. He was a little harder than I'd like to admit. Yes. Hoshanka? Hoshanka, where are you? Just a little bit further. There you are. Chakra, you look well at home in these wilds. Hoshanka. I'm surprised, the soft pilgrims. Alright, we've got a fair amount of beads, so we're going to get Farfield's map, and we're going to get a pin. What pin would I like the most? Probably the vendor pins, honestly. Okay, we'll hold off on other things until we get more rosaries. Because there are things that I want to buy on the way, like benches and stuff. I jumped directly down there. No thought for my safety at all. No, we died. Alright. And thus ends my first Steel Soul playthrough. We're gonna start over today. We're gonna get that far again. That was an embarrassing way to die, but I kind of knew that's kind of what would happen. Is our first playthrough we would die in some sad place. Just because. But there we go. Starting over. Sad. That's not how I wanted this one to end, for sure. I didn't die from Lace, I just died right after Lace. From, essentially, lava. There was an enemy there too, but it was essentially because of the lava that I died. Alright, try again. I'm going to do much better this time, by the way. Like, it's gonna take me a while to go back, but I am going to do much better. You know what? We should get the secrets that we got last time too. I did get hit by the enemy. I do realize that. I jumped into the enemy. But it was falling into the lava at first that really doomed me in that little area. Anyway, We're at the beginning. I have a lot more confidence right now about what I'm going to do at the very beginning of the game. Let's do it. I am going to get these secrets. I'm probably not going to get as many shell shards just because I'm not going to be fighting enemies as much this second time through. Why are we missing 1 health? Is it because we started that way, or did I actually get hit already? I don't remember. Let's heal. Heal that 1 health. Stay healthy. Okay, if we go up here, there is a thing to get. I won't forget, of course. Get the moss berry. Move on. You can do it, Hornet. Get up and move. You can do it. I believe in you. You fell down a really long way, I understand. But still, you can do it. Now then, let's get the things on the way. Alright, too many enemies at once. Even this early, we don't want to do that. And we heal because why not? There's no reason to get damaged, so how about I just don't get damaged? I think I should do that instead. Just don't get damaged. Right, we want to go this way to get the one thing down here. Which I think I didn't get last time, but this time we're getting that. And then up above me, is there another... Is this the place where we have... Yes, another berry. Excellent. We want that berry. Come over here. Excellent, we got the berry. So, 2 berries. Then the first boss is coming soon. Let's just not get hit by the first boss. How about that? You can get there. Move. Move your dangly little legs. Okay, and rest. First boss? Right here? Yes. Alright, let's do it. First boss. Don't get hit at all. That's the plan for the first boss. Radiant challenge the first boss. Okay. Oh, I ran into her face. Failed the Radiant challenge of the first boss. Oh well. First boss down. Again. Let's go. There's nothing over there. We keep going up. We meet this so-called chapel maid. And down. We get hit with sticks, and we get back up.
Buenera.
Alright.
Benny Frank.
I am no pilgrim, I am the Hornet. The one and only, the Hornet. And we get our first objective. Again. Okay, speak to the chapel maid, because I don't know if there's a reason to speak to everyone. But I think we should.
Yanara.
Okay, move on. To Bone Bottom. Soon. Right over here. Past those guys that dropped from the ceiling somehow. Wouldn't know how that happened at all. Hello, little guy. A fellow pilgrim. I'm no pilgrim. Let's speak to you.
Paspin.
We can't afford anything from you yet. And let's speak to you too. Hello. Oh yes, I do know why they fell. It was kind of a facetious thing, saying that I don't know how they fell. Okay, first arena battle. Let's do the first arena battle. It is right up here. Let's get that. You know, just a little bit. That hurt far too much. Let's get some of that and heal. And we're going down to the first arena battle. After going through here, of course, we go through the secrets. I think this one has shell shards. No, it has beads. Excellent. Even better. Okay, great. Our first infusion of beads. And we are going to spend them. We're going to spend them a lot. So it's good to get them when we can. Here we are, first arena battle. You go straight across, don't you? Next set. Let's heal our 1 health that we've lost. I've prevented them from knocking into each other. Great. First arena battle done. Let's even heal again. Hello, Sherma. Welcome through. The grate did open in its infinite grace, according to your song. Live your best life, Sherma. Nope. I want those beads. And these, for that matter. And we spend them first time here. But we don't need the rest of the bench. I just really want to open the benches, you know? Do we need the rest of the benches in order for them to be marked on the map? I don't know, which is why I actually rested at the bench. The marrow. Alright. To the right. And I'm trying to do all of the things that we did last time as well, like all of the little secret paths. I don't remember where all those are, but I do want to do them. Right, this one is something we can't do until we open it from the other side. So we've got to go up. There's the fleas. Could we visit the fleas first this time? What a thought. Visit the fleas first. Hello, fleas. Mushka.
Cadestre.
Well met. I would love to help find your fleas. Alright, our first wish is on the board.
Da, fenestra.
Great. Now we have to find 5 of them, right? And then let's go get the other things that we can get from this room, which there are some. I know there are some. Like this. Come on, let me through. It's a pile of beads that are going into the spikes for some reason. Alright, we didn't actually do that last time. I missed that breakable wall. It's sad to miss breakable walls. Don't like that. We should hit all the breakable walls. It's easier to see them the first time you go through because you're looking for everything. Trade rosary string, excellent. More beads. Okay, here we are. I don't have a map, even though I tried to use it. I want to go down some and kind of start from the bottom of this room like we normally would have last time. Oops. Part of that is because I want to make sure we don't miss anything. Yeah, and this is where we could have come into this room from. Yes. Alright. Now let's go up. I could heal right now, which would be nice. So we can build back up our silk. We go into this room and get our first tool. The shard pendant. Excellent. And next we're kind of looking for our map man. I would like to not get hit so much right now. Let's heal again. And move on up. So. I'm not worried for my life right now. Right now is not the time that I worry. But I probably should be a little bit more careful anyway, even though it's not a worry. Especially the way we died last time was sad enough that you know you don't want to repeat that. Excellent. We got all those beads. None of them fell onto the spike. Okay. This goes straight down. We didn't actually need to go straight down. Let's go visit our friend after picking up a couple beads. Hello, Chakra.
Miesko.
Megina Fora.
Los kakor.
Excellent. All right, so
Arkena.
I would like the... I really want the quill, of course. The quill is very important. And then let's get the Mosslands map. And then I would really like the compass as well. So once we can buy that, we're going to buy that. I want all the maps and the compass. We were able to afford that last time, so we should be able to afford that again, right? Hopefully. Did I have... I don't have a... Oh, I do have one of these. Frayed rosary string. Let's break that and actually spend a little bit more right now. Let's buy the compass.
Timian.
Los kakor.
Compass. Here we go. Okay, we are going to put that on the next time that we are at a bench. Let's remember to do that. Whoa, give me some beads. Thank you for your beads, sir. You also. I'd like to have your beads. Get all of these. Oh, great. And move on. The beads are not coming to me. It's very sad. So we go to the bench, we sit down, and we put on our compass. Because I want the compass the most right now. I'll probably want the magnetite brooch for a while once we buy it. But right now we want the compass the most. So you are one of the most annoying guys right now. Because you jump back. Don't like it how you jump back and I can't chase after you easily. Good. And I have to hit that from above. Let's do it. We are heading toward our first ability. Our silk spear. Getting the silk spear is very nice. Is there a secret over here? Of course there is. This is a breakable wall. Let's do this first. We did not do this last time. Didn't see that breakable wall. Very sad. So there's our coral commandment. First of those, which is excellent. Are you going to fall onto the spikes? You did not. Great. We got all of your beads. And you... And mostly you fell onto the spikes. How sad. Okay, over this way is just this, which is pointless. We go further over and then up. Why is there those spikes there? Oh, there's a guy that comes up here too. But those spikes are if you happen to go up there, I guess? I don't know. Seemed like an odd trap. I just got hit there, so might as well heal. Get all of these beads. Do you like how many beads we have? Have to spend those soon. Alright, our first ability. The Silk Spear. Alright. We're making good progress getting back to where we died. And then I would like to get further than last time. Right now, we're just making progress back there. There's not something here. No, there's not. Yeah. Just this, which I do want. Braid Rosary String. Excellent. And then to the right. We did get the map, so I could look at the map. Yeah. Oh, I even have the... Oh, there's a bead up there. It's very sad. I'm not going to get it. I even have the compass on, so I can see where things are on the map. And the quill, so we can update the map. I like our map updates already.
Wenera.
Hello, Druid. Can you give me a wish, by any chance? Yes, berry picking. We have 2 of those berries already. We only need 3 more. We're about to get one of them. Because one of them is like very close to you. You didn't try very hard to go berry picking, did you? Because there's one right here. Come on. I want your berry. There you go. Lost berry collected. Wish updated. We need 2 more, which we're not going to get for a little while, I don't think. But we need those 2 more, and then we're good. Oh, you actually hit me. I'm surprised at your ability, sir. I do want to go buy the map that we didn't get before we go fight the Bell Beast. So we're going to go down here, back to Chakra. Hello, Chakra. You're going to buy the Marrow map. Excellent. So we've got all of the maps that we have for the areas that we've been to so far. Great. Let's fight the Bell Beast. And this time, hopefully I don't go down to 1 health during the Bell Beast fight. Oh my gosh, I need more silk. Let's find an enemy to get silk from. One enemy. Any enemy. There you go. You. Awful enemy. Got him. Alright. Now we move there. Those jumping back ones do carry more beads than the other ones. So maybe I should like killing them more, because we get more beads. And that's great. Alright. Bell Beast. Let's go. If I attack the strands, it gives me silk. That makes so much sense, and I did not think about it at all. No, I did that again. Seriously, I did that exact same thing last time, and it was foolish then. It was foolish now. Heal that up. Okay. Hit you while you're there. Try not to get hit by any of these. It's a little challenging where they are. Alright, we're good. Can you come up and, like, fight me normally, sir? Like that? I appreciate it. Not like that. Oh my gosh, got hit right there. Heal. Don't go down in this fight. I mean, I stand very little chance of losing in this fight, but still, it would be so sad. I don't want it to happen. Got him. Excellent. And let's get our first silk heart. Wake up, Hornet. Or don't wake up. I guess we're in a dream, so don't wake up just yet. Get the silk heart first. Stay sleepy, but spry in your sleep. Stay spry in your sleep. Got it. Easy. I mean, it was easy. It's intentionally easy. Those get harder. And we got our first silk heart. Excellent. So, how many beads do we have right now? Because I got more than we got at this point last time. We have enough that we could go buy the magnetite brooch right now, which I think I'm gonna do, because that'll help us get more beads. I could also potentially get the bone bottom wishes right now, which would also be nice. And scare this guy, which is also fun. Hello! Beast! Horrible beast! I'm sorry, I am a horrible beast. I apologize. So, you are going to buy the magnetite brooch. Huzzah. This, we're going to do the bone bottom repairs. We can't. Did we get a shard thing? We did not. I want to do the bone bottom repairs. We'll get Garb of the Pilgrims. We're gonna have to come back to do the bone bottom repairs soon, because I did not gather enough just yet. And then put on the magnetite brooch. There we go. Alright, back to where we were, because we want to be up there, the top of the marrow, so that we can open a path. Let's travel. And go. And we also ring our first bell. Excellent. Ring the first big bell. We will rest at the bench just in case that does anything. I guess it updated the map if nothing else. And let's go to places we haven't been here. We've been a lot of the places, more than we did last time at this point. Do we want to go right? We want to go up and get the stuff up here as far as we can. I need your shell shards right now, which is the main reason I'm fighting you. I want to help Bone Bottom. Let's go left. Oops, I missed. Okay, on up. We need to take care of the enemies on our way up, because otherwise they'll just come in force at me. We do not want that. I was trying to hit the flying guy with that. I know he was pretty far off, but I was trying. Okay, let's be a little bit careful. Take care of the enemies one by one if we can, instead of 2 by 2. Because of that nonsense. Alright, heal. Should not have gotten hit against him. It was pretty sad on my part. And I fell down, which is awful, because now we have to walk all the way back up there to get the... I think it's a flea that's up there. And I do want to get the flea. Save the flea. Look down. There it is. And save the flea. Alright. We have done what we can right here. Let's go right. Can't go up here. So it's just this right here. And this isn't really anything. Okay, let's go back down. We got the flea, which is primarily what was up here, as well as shell shards, which we got. Generally, we want to go down to get to the place that we actually want to go. So we want to go right and down, more or less. But Zoe, we can make him naked. Yes. Our first Pilgrim Shaw in Steel Soul. Hello, sir. You are wearing clothing that I want. Huzzah. It was old and ratted, but it was clothing. It's clothing that I want. Let's go down here, get the beads. And heal, so we don't die. Excellent. Up here, there are more shell shards, which is kind of nice, because I'm going to get rid of 200 of mine at some point soon. And move on. So, this room, we want to do the thing right there. Don't destroy his clothing. Alright, great. It still counts as clothing, even though it's very singed. It caught fire just a bit. I really like this particular one, where there's like a cascading explosion. And we get our first craft metal, which I don't know what I want to spend it on first. But we have the craft metal. Don't know what I want to spend it on first. We're going to think about that before we spend any craft metal. We're going to think about what it is I would like to spend craft metal on. So, what's this way? Whoops. If we go up here, what is this way? I think this way is where we're generally going, maybe? Break that wall? It is not. Alright, but we do want to get this, because every secret is nice. This one has a bunch of beads. And a bunch of beads. Excellent. Alright. Now we've got some serious cash. What are we going to do with that serious cash? I'm not really sure yet. But... oh my gosh. We're not going to heal yet, because just in case we take 3 damage going back through this. Alright, now we can heal. Oh, well, I did want to hit that thing on the way down. I really should consider not just dropping down places while I'm in Steel Soul. It is the thing that basically killed me already. My first attempt died basically because I dropped into a place without thinking. Okay, move on. Make that shortcut. Very nice. We can rescue Grindel. See in here? No, this is just beads. I say just beads as if I don't very much value the beads. But I do. I very much value the beads. This goes to first one of those enemies. Excellent. Oh, and take his clothing. Of course, make him naked. Our first time encountering him, make sure that he gets naked. This is going backward. We want to go this way. Technically, we want to go down. I do not want to go in there. Let's not go in there. That could be very dangerous. Alright, let's rescue Grindel. And there's nothing at the bottom, right? Not yet, there isn't. All at the top. Hello, Grindel. You greedy thief. You fool. And then we get our first red tool, which is very nice to have. Like, let's have red tools so that we can fight things far away from us. That's very nice. And then you are just something to add to my journal for having 100 different things in my journal eventually. Oh, and we can take your clothing, of course. That's also important to me. Okay, let's put on our new tool. Oops, don't take that off. Put on this one. And move on. We will use a tool soon, maybe? Oh, actually, just going through to the next room turned off that reminder. Okay, we generally want to go down and left right now, so that we can open pathways back. I did not mean to do that. Let's not bother with that guy. This opens a path back, which is very nice. Shortcut made. Well, now let's move forward. And we're moving forward toward the deep docks. As you can tell by us seeing deep dock enemies who have beads, which we automatically collect. It's very nice. I like the magnetite brooch, even though I'm going to have to take it off just for, you know, just so that we have things that allow us to survive more. But for now, we're leaving it on. Get his beads, go. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do in the deep docks is we're going to go up here, because... not here. we're going to go up to get a bench. Just like we did before. Why are benches useful? You know? I'm not really sure. But we're going to go up and get the bench anyway. I'm going to pay for the benches. I will eventually want these benches. Great. First bench in Deep Docks. We need the map in Deep Docks before we can actually, like, see anything on the map, of course. But we are kind of heading that direction next, to getting the map. Although, if I get the movement ability first, it would be nice. Maybe I can do that in a different order this time. Instead of going down. No, let's go down. Let's get the map. Because it's just right here. I did not realize how close it was. Or I forgot how close it was. So we got the Deep Docks map, and I think I also am going to get markers. Just like we did last time. And then we'll save up for other things for a little bit. But I might buy more map things next. Other than, like, buying this, of course. You definitely want to buy the conveyance. And while this is coming up, we can also look at our map and... Oh, I don't have... I don't have my... What is it called? I don't have the compass on, so I can't see where I am on the map, so I can't really successfully mark this right now. Okay. Let's go and get our movement ability. Which means going up here, I think. I wish I didn't jump into enemies so often. Because I do. It's a very common theme. Okay, we need to go here. There it is. And up. Let's heal our 1 health. It's good to be fully healthy. Next. Close there. You did actually hit me. I do not like that you succeeded. Let's heal up again. Let's not get hit by the normal enemies as often as I am. Like, I would like to stop doing that. Hopper. Our first hopper. Let's add it to the eventual journal. We don't have the journal yet, but eventually it's going to be in the journal because we fought it just then. Really interesting background. Okay, don't really care too much about you. I do want to get your beads, by the way. I didn't get that last time. I do want to get them this time. A little hopper. So, now, hit that. Go this way first. Excellent. And get these beads. Huzzah. Were there more beads? Those are the beads I was thinking of. Now up. And the next thing, I believe, just up this way. Maybe we should go toward the bench first? Let's go toward the bench first, so we map everything. So, back down toward the bench. Pay for the bench. I realize that, you know, we can't go to the right yet, but still. Let's open up the benches. And that will update my map, which is great. So the next semi-dangerous thing on our path is an arena battle. And, you know, it's not too bad. The real next dangerous thing on my path is a lace. And, you know, the environment. Because I'm not great at avoiding the environment problems. But here's the arena battle. I like that the other guy hid. We're gonna come back later, I guess, in this arena battle. Is that the story of that guy? Probably. Oh my gosh, I tried to use my silk spear. Alright, let's heal. That was awful. It's very sad how often I get hit by the flying guys, who I consider to be the, like, really easy enemies here. But they're the ones that hit me the most. Okay, so we're in the look down room. This time I'm going to look down. Because it taught me to look down. I should actually pay attention to that teaching. Ouch. That was very silly. Let's heal that. And we get a frayed rosary string, which is excellent. We want those beads. We want a lot of beads. I just did not look down again, didn't I? In the look down room. Oh, very sad. So is this the path that we want to go? Probably. Let's go the other path first to see if we unlock a shortcut. Where are we on the map? I do not know. We could not easily get back if I made that jump. So let's not go that way just yet. Oh, wait a minute. That is the path. Right. So we want to go... Let's go this way first and see what we open. We opened a shortcut. Alright. I don't know why I've forgotten all of this already, but here it is. We opened a shortcut, and now let's get the movement ability, which is just right over here. There's a reason that you have to jump down and not be able to get back up, because you're getting a movement ability that allows you to do that. Huzzah. Bind our strength to yours. I shall. All right. We have the swift step. Now, let's use it a whole bunch to get things. Like that. We can go up here if I try hard enough. I'm not very good at this. There we go. And get the flea. Huzzah. Alright. Flea saved. Open that. That opens a path back. We're going to immediately heal the wounds we just took. And go. So, I'm going to rest. I don't know why I rested exactly, but I'm going to rest. And then let's explore the paths that we did not explore last time we were here. So, for one, we're going to go this way and save the flea over here. The very last flea that I got in my other save file, in my original playthrough. I don't know why this guy is exactly here, but he's here, so we fight him. Maybe it's just that you have a way to get silk. Ouch. Could I make the jump? I don't know if I can make the next jump. Maybe I went for the wrong next jump. I did. The next jump I want to do is this one. Okay. Now we can try this. See, I had all of the movement abilities when I did this last. So it was super easy. Hello, flea. Wonder how many fleas we've rescued. I mean, I guess we can check right now. We've rescued 3. Oh, I thought it was at least 4. Oh well. Do we want to go back? I want to go back to Bone Bottom real quick. Because I want to do the Bone Bottom repairs. So. Ooh, there's another thing. Oh, it's Bone Bottom repairs. It's the same thing that I thought it was. Because I couldn't accept the task without completing it. Right. You've gone and donated those shell shards.
Nesvir?
What was this kindness? It's very new to me. Okay, so although we really want a mask shard, it's not useful to me until we find 3 others. So I'm not too concerned about buying it yet. When we don't have like a whole lot of extra beads hanging around. Okay, so on our map, we have not done hardly anything here. Let's go to the middle path here first. This one. I don't know what this one is exactly. I've gone to it both times, but I don't really know what it is. It's like your resting place. This is where you take a break? The break room? I don't know. Okay. We can do this, and that goes straight to Lace. Let's do Lace right now. If we do Lace right now, then we will have made significant progress. Let's go, Lace.
Yanara.
You're gonna skewer me? I'm not so worthless, you fool. Got her. Got her. And we stunned her already. Excellent. Good. Oh, you're at your next bit, yeah, where you're doing those moves. How scary. You did hit me once. I will acknowledge that. And twice, which means we're gonna heal once we get the opportunity. Good. And knocked you down into the lava. Got her. It was the lava that really got her. Alright. Beat Lace. I'm gonna do a few things in Bone Docks? In the Deep Docks first before moving on. Let's get these. Wait a minute, was there a breakable wall there? No. All of the walls look breakable, honestly, in this game. Sometimes it's a little bit confusing, because all of the walls have a certain unmaintained flair to them, or old style. Got him. Great. Get all of his beads. Okay, we should heal, because it's good to remain at close to maximum health. Okay, so we can't go through that one yet. We have to get that from the other side. Got him. With his own stuff. Take that. Okay, let's stop getting hit by the really simple things. I mean, I'm so unworried, I guess, and that's not a good thing. I should be more worried about my health. This is a packet of shell shards, right? You know shell shards are not as valuable as you think they are? Like, I'm gonna get them. Surely, but I think the beads are just more valuable. This room, excellent. This is the spool fragment. Let's get the spool fragment. And all of these, right? Not all of them. Let's get a lot of them. Okay, having two of them after me is maybe not the best idea. Okay, now we've got 0 of them after me, we can get the thing. It's also a lot easier when we have the movement ability. We did this one last time before we had the dash, and the dash makes it so much easier. Okay, we got our first spool fragment. Huzzah! Shell shards are useful as the dead bug's curse is replaced with an item that increases tool capacity. The dead bug's curse is replaced with an item that increases tool capacity. I don't think I understand what you're talking about. Okay, next arena fight. Good. Good. And got you. I'm gonna heal already, just because there's no reason to remain unhealthy. Oh, if you're telling me something that's new for Steel Soul, please don't. Let me find that out on my own. Darn. Okay, so it makes sense that they would have to change that particular tool for Steel Soul. It makes sense. I did not think of that, obviously. It was not listed in my few things that I predicted as different in Steel Soul. Can I break the bell? Don't think I can break the bell. Alright, so this we could go across now, but we don't have the... we don't have that. So it's really just going up if I can get myself up. There's the Forge Daughter. Let's meet the Forge Daughter. We didn't do that yet.
That's fine.
Mario.
Hironare.
Borovara.
Cadestre.
So, The Forge Daughter. Ooh, we could afford the crafting kit. If we had more, because I want to be able to open benches and stuff too. We have 30 more. Okay, I'm gonna break this, and I'm gonna buy that this time. Let's buy the crafting kit. The other thing that's of particular use there is the magma bell, because that's a way to reduce health lost against some enemies, and that's something we need to have for this playthrough,
Da,
the
Finistra.
Steel Soul playthrough. So we're gonna get that eventually, and I'm gonna wear it a lot more than I wore it in my first playthrough. Okay, so I think we've done everything that we really wanted to do here. Let's go across into the next area. I'm gonna save and exit soon. This stream is close to ending. So before I do that, while this bell is ringing, I'm gonna check my schedule. Yep, I will be continuing the Steel Soul run next week, as long as we don't die in the next, like, little bit. Because I am going to go at least as far as I got last time. I want to defeat these guys so that they're in my journal. There we go. In my journal. Completing the journal doesn't really matter until we defeat all of the bosses. All of the bosses that are in the journal. So, you know, completing the journal is going to be not exactly something we're going to do soon. Can't go there, so we go down here. So I'm not going to focus on completing things in the journal, is what I'm saying. Because although it's good to add them to the journal, it's not important to complete them until we're extremely far into the Steel Soul run. Let's worry about surviving the rest of the Steel Soul run first. Where did he go? Ouch. Good hit. Got damage in this fight, as before, but we heal it all. I should be better at fighting those guys. I should be a lot safer at fighting them. That's one thing I could say for sure. Maybe I should be a lot safer. Is there anything down below me that I want? I don't know that there is. Oh gosh. Missed. I pulled back. There's no need to pull back. I was making a jump that was good. That was silly. Just ran off. Alright. Let's do this parkour. Like this extremely simple parkour better. So we run and jump there, we run and jump, we run and jump, and then we're here, we defeat this guy first. And then we run and jump, and then we made it up here. Where there's a bunch of beads. Huzzah. We need those beads. I keep spending them. Ooh, and there's a breakable wall. It didn't look that breakable, but it was a breakable wall that we found. What's in here? Well, I found you. Oh, he destroyed the light that he was sitting at. The fool. Oop. I'm saving a flea. I am hurt, so we're gonna heal after defeating this guy. Good. And save the flea. Huzzah! We saved another flea. Then what else is above me in this place? I'll probably stop getting hit. We don't have the map yet, so I don't exactly know where we got to. Oh gosh, alright. We need to be very careful right now. Okay, heal. I do not want to get hurt by this guy. Good. Oh, he fell into the other room. He's gone. Did you just attack that guy intentionally? Were you hunting him? Because I haven't noticed that before, if they hunt those guys. So, where are we going anyway? I'm just kind of wandering, which is fine. There's a bench right here. Ooh, excellent. We're making it over here. Huzzah. Sister, my aching shell's close to breaking. My voice weakens, I can hardly sing a word. Here the path ahead will be no easier for you, ma'am. Alright. Insert rosaries, but we're going to break this immediately, by the way, because we dislike the fact that you have a bench with a door in front of it like that. You're a shop, right? What do you have in your shop? The difference between lucky and unlucky is merely faith. A weighted belt. Don't care. I do care about the tool pouch and the memory locket, though. Both of those are really important things to find. So we're going to have to do more here. So I think this is a good stopping place for now. Actually, if we go down, I think there's a place where we could find chakra and open the map. Let's find chakra and open the map before we exit. It's not this one. I now know what this one is, and there's nothing to do here right now. Okay. Do we really want to be dropping down? I mean, I do, so I guess I will. I feel like we're doing this backward, somehow. There's chakra. Excellent. Alright. Hello, chakra? You look, you look great in these wilds, I guess. Alright, Barfield's map. Excellent. So we've got a map of the area that we're in. We could not really afford anything else, so we won't. And then let's get to one bench. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I did last time. The exact same place. Oh my gosh. How foolish of me. I almost died the exact same way. Alright. You right there are dangerous. Let's hit you with some of these. I want to get to the next bench. And then we have a map. Oh, that was not a path. Alright. I can't believe I fell into the lava in the exact same place twice like that. That's so silly. Okay. Go right past that ominous creature. And then let's go up here, which we can't exactly go straight up, can we? No, very, very dangerous. No, I dipped myself in lava, running away from the creature. Oh my gosh. Alright, well that's it for today. We essentially made zero progress, because I died at the end. All right. We're going to start that over again next week. And at some point, I'm going to learn to be more careful. I have a lot more trouble being careful in Silksong than I did Hollow Knight because I can move so much more quickly. So, well, I feel silly for how that went, but we'll just start again next time. I will do better at some point. I will. Next time will be next week, starting at the same time as I started today. I'm eventually gonna do this. It will take some tries. It should not take as many tries as it seems like it will take right now, to be fair. It should not take so many tries. Like, I'm not going to kill myself in such ridiculous manners over and over again. But there will be those times, apparently. Alright, well, that's it for now. Oh, and just to point out, the one thing that we got last time was the complete the game in under 5 hours achievement. You know that speedrunner achievement? I only really died against bosses for the first... In Act 1, I think I only died against bosses. There may have been one where I died elsewhere in the world, but it's really silly that I've done better in my speedrunner in terms of surviving than I've done in my Steel Soul run in terms of surviving. That's real silly. We're gonna stop that next time. Alright. And thanks for coming, and let's try again next week.